Hello everyone, you're watching CardyGolf. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Deep, dark in this forest looking for my golf ball, it's just made me think, when I find it, am I prepared for the lie I've got? It always makes me laugh how people who practice a lot, they might stand on the range and they might hit 100 golf balls with normal swings off a normal lie. And don't get me wrong, there's a place for that, absolutely, you should never stop doing that. But what about everything else? What about the shots you think you're never actually going to need until you're faced with them? Have you practiced those? No wonder it took me a while to find. Who would have thought that was even possible? I have to say, now my ball's there, kind of wish I'd practiced this before so I know how the ball's going to react. Oh well, let's have a go. Okay, so on assessment, I don't think if I try and hit it with a normal flat club face, I don't think I can actually get to the ball. I'm going to have to turn the toe over like this. I'm going to have to poke it out like that. Okay, we're out. Let's go see where it went. I have to say, that wasn't a bad effort at all out of those trees. Not again. How is my luck today? In all seriousness, it's a bit of fun and I am messing around, but it can happen. Your ball can get stuck up a tree. In that instance, you need to know how to play it. Like, there's no way that you know, the best players in the world, and yes, I always relate things to the best players in the world, and it's boring, maybe, whatever, but they know how to do these things because they've practiced them. They've practiced them because they might need them. And if it's doing nothing else, it's making your hand-eye better all the time. So for those that have been watching the channel, you'll get a sense that I do have slightly different ideas on how people should practice. Like I said earlier, the old school way of practice, hitting lots of balls off a normal lie, is not dead. It needs to happen still. There's definitely a place for it. But you may remember one of the videos I did earlier in the year, muck about practice, when I was basically telling you to hit massive draws and massive fades and low hooks and this and that, just to really gauge how to control a club face and get a feel for what the club face is doing at certain points. Build up really high-end hand-eye coordination, and also having those shots in the bag for if you do ever need them. Today it's basically the same principle. We're hitting shots out of trees because balls can get stuck up trees. You need to know how it's going to react when your club's up here as opposed to down there. It's a bit of fun while you're doing it, but it isn't half productive. It builds hand-eye. If you can hit a ball out of a tree, hit a ball off the floor, all that stuff. Let's go see where my next shots ended up. So here we are. As you can see, I've got really unlucky again. I don't actually know yet how the best way is to play this, so I'm going to practice it and find out. Don't forget, the best way for me to play it might not be the best way for you to play it. Everyone's different. Give it a little go, trial and error, find out which one works best for you. At least I've got an idea now. I know you'd love me to get my shoes and socks off and get deeper into there, but sorry, I'm not that committed. That was all right. Hello! Well out. Obviously that one needs some practice. That was so good. That was actually so much fun. Just walking around the golf course for an hour, finding little gaps and just trying silly things. And you can do it anywhere. Like I could have done that on the practice ground, but for me it was a bit more real to try and do it in real life environments. probably makes it a better watch for you guys as well. I think what you'll find is you'll find you can do things that you didn't actually think you could, or you find you can do things that you didn't think you were capable of, and that's a really nice buzz as well. And then when you get in certain situations, you'll just try things. And frankly, who cares if it doesn't work? Not life or death, is it? And give your mates a laugh. And at the same time, like I said, you'll build up better hand-eye, you'll build better balance, you'll build a better understanding and appreciation for what the club is doing, where the club face is. There's so many pros and 0 cons to adding this kind of thing to your general practice. Don't not do any of the other stuff you practice. Don't stop practicing everything else and do this instead. Just add this. That's so important. Just add this to what you're already doing. Most importantly though, just have fun, enjoy it. That's what you play golf for, nothing else. Take care and see you next week, guys. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Follow me at CardyGolf on all other social media, and I'll see you next week.